All right, this is Good Man for Good Man Radio Show on this Wednesday, Thursday. Tomorrow's the Friday Blast Off Show. Where were you on January 28th, 1986? When the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster actually went downhill. I'll never forget that day. I was supposed to be in school, got home, went home, well, actually stayed home sick and everything. And I remember we were going to watch it in class and all that stuff, and I ended up being at home sick. And I remember my dad we was all watching it at home. My dad was at some TV station checking out some things, and he's like, called my mom and said, "Pop a VHS tape in, start recording." Oh, Lordy, that thing was going crazy. We was talking about that earlier. The VHS tape was kind of disappeared and everything. Nobody knows where it is. Because they had some other things on there I wanted off of there, but well, today was kind of another. I can't believe it's been that long, 37 years. That's a lot. I think that's what I read. And everything on that. Very sad and everything still. I have the hat pin and the magazines from it and everything else still. From the Columbia disaster. The patch and stuff from it. But I did a cooking recipe yesterday. I was cooking with my wife, and we did a beef and cheddar casserole yesterday, and it looked pretty good. It was really good. It tasted real good, but I can't really eat two things of it. Neither of them really picky on things, how I do things. Everything. But I'll show pictures of it. I'm going to go find them and share them over the Greater Man Radio Show page on Facebook /GreaterMan45 and everything. So you can take a look at it and see if you want the recipe. You can find it so the recipe's up on the Food Network site where I actually found it at. I did Google and it took me to their page and I found the recipe on there. First time we ever tried anything like that. It was pretty good. First time I actually tried cooking food and browning hamburger meat and mixing it all up and trying to cook it too. I even tried to apply to be on the Worst Cooks of America, and it must have been I don't know what, it must have been not enough for what they wanted, or I don't know. They never called me back. Kind of sad. I don't know how to cook at all, period. All I'm thinking is heating up stuff in the microwave, toasting toast, and stuff like that, and grilled cheeses that are on toast, toasters, or, something like that, or just fixing sandwiches, like peanut butter or something like that, and all that stuff. I've done cinnamon toast before, back when I was younger, but that's about it. But everything, and this thing back here do a show right now, and that's everything, and there ain't much going on in the news much. I already see they canceled in Spartanburg County in Spartanburg, South Carolina. They already canceled the spring fling for this year. That probably means we ain't gonna have nothing downtown here in Greenville. And now there's another mutation of this stuff coming out of South Africa. It's found out it's here in South Carolina somewhere. They didn't say where. The CDC has now found out there's another strain of this stuff. It's kind of really bad. And everything. It's getting really bad. This stuff is mutating before they even catch up. That's what I'm afraid of. All this vaccine and stuff ain't going to work. Because there's another strain of this stuff. But, I ain't going to, contradict, and they got to work out and figure out what they're going to do with all this stuff. My poor wife went to the doctor, and she's like, scared to even go to the doctor because she ain't got vaccinated and all that stuff, and afraid he's going to catch something, in confined spaces, and she started hyperventilating. I understand. I get a little panicky in places. Not real bad, but sometimes I look at people and like, okay, you have no mask on, you're right here really close to me, I'm kind of looking at him real funny. I look strange because my blue eyes kind of light up the mask I wear. I found that out with Halloween masks and stuff like that when I used to wear them when I was scaring kids and stuff when I was younger. The Friday the 13th mask I had, that was like, it was creepy as heck. Then I had a Sting mask. My favorite wrestler is Sting. My eyes just light up the mask. I don't know why. That's why I like being covered, with them on and stuff now. I don't know. This makes you different. It brings out a different attitude to you. Because in my eyes, I can speak with my eyes a lot. What I'm looking at usually, that's what's funny about it. And everything. And I have like the Great American Radio Show mask. I have a Mrs. Brown Boys mask. I have two. I only have 3 masks. Well, I got a Clemson one. I ain't got it washed and done yet. I'm looking to get more. I'm looking to get one more. This is WKRP in Cincinnati one I want. Or the Sting one. I might put it back up there. The Sting one I want really bad. And everything, I'm a big icon Sting. But if you sit back, you understand everything I go through and what I do. And I love doing this and trying to make people happy and try to make the world a lot better place. And try to announce what's going on here in the area of Greenville, South Carolina, or most of the upstate, or wherever you're listening to the Great American Radio Show. I do watch AEW wrestling, and we talk about that sometimes. I guys know Sting and Darby Allin are now challenging, and they're ready for the big pay-per-view, and I can't wait to see what that match is going to be like after that one. It's fun to watch the old legends be managers of wrestlers like Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, and it's kind of cool. I'm surprised Ric Flair ain't showed up yet. That would be the even better one. We would be having all the 4 horsemen right there, all 3 of them, what's left. It'd be cool. And Cody Rhodes, and he was talking about Dusty Rhodes the other day, last night on the A&W. Back when Cody Rhodes was born, and Dusty was wrestling really quick against Tully Blanchard, and then took off to be there for his birth of Cody and everything. It looks like they're waiting on a White House briefing coming up here on the COVID stuff. I see our COVID advisory. Something going on all the time. One thing, I try to make the podcast pretty good. It's been kind of slow on what you want to talk about, and you try to be careful what you say and everything. This vaccine thing is kind of getting out of hand. I don't know. Something I don't know if I want to go through or do. I've been kind of looking on what goes on and how I am doing. Me getting stuck is going to hurt like a mug. I don't like getting stuck anyway. And my arm will probably end up swelling up and being a little nasty. I don't really know. It might not. But who knows, really. I see where Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans is already asking for being traded. I don't know where I want him to go. I need him to go to a good team. One of the teams I like again. He's talking about coming to the Carolina Panthers one time. I don't know if they would jump on him or not. I would, basically, because they need a quarterback out in Carolina at the Panthers. There's nothing really to him to stay in Carolina at the Houston Texans. They took DeAndre Hopkins away from him and everything. It's kind of made him upset, I guess. I don't know. But, one thing, Deshaun means I have to get a new T-shirt. Because I have a Houston Texans T-shirt with Deshaun Watson. I have to find another shirt or team he's going to be on and try to pull for that one. It'd be nice if he comes to the Carolina Panthers. It made me happy. I'll get another sweatshirt with his name on the back of it and get rid of the Panther one with Newton's on it. I don't know what's going to happen. Everybody's looking for another position. I know even Cam Newton was trying to leave. Last I saw, he was talking about leaving New England. I don't know. So it's much up in the air. And plus, we lost Hank Aaron over the week. I forgot to talk about that. And big legend, hit over 755 home runs. I saw where they were doing the funeral procession. They went by where you hit that ball out of where that wall is of his 755 home runs. One last time at the old Atlanta Fulton County Stadium or Turner Field. Which one was it? I can't remember. I remember they said they went by where that stadium was. Still standing. Just always something going on. Getting ready for NASCAR next month. Ready for some baseball. I don't know what's going to happen on some of that and everything. Maybe you got to check out the new comic books. You got your local comic book store wherever you go. Not only local comic book store we have is Richard's Comic Books and Collectibles on Lawrence Road in Borderland and everything else. You know. But I got to come up with a new recipe to cook next week. I don't know what I'm going to come up with. That was hard to do anyway. I just got lucky. That was even delicious because I don't know how things are going to be. Excuse me. I'm going to jump out of here. We'll be back tomorrow for the big Friday Blast Off show. And everybody has a great day on a great Thursday, wherever you're listening to the Great Man Radio Show or downloading it. Listen to later. I'm going to get out of here and hope everybody has a great day. It's Great Man for Great Man Radio. Great Man Radio Show. Peace. I'm out. Get me out of here, Greg Morton. It's been a long day.